Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be sharing a guide to Sophomore year. When you enter your sophomore year, you have a lot of doubts and absolutely no idea how to clarify those. You are absolutely clueless about where your interests lie and how to approach academics and non-academics. At that point of time, you constantly worry about which labs to attend, which subjects to study, and which professors to approach. You always think about how difficult will be the subjects, how much should you know about the subjects, which skills should you already have before entering the department, and mostly about what expectations do professors have from you. If you have these doubts, you're not alone. Everyone comes across these doubts at some point of time. Even I had these doubts when I was at your place. Through this video, I will try my best to address these issues and help you cope with it. So, what actually is a sophomore? This is just a term used for someone who is in the second year of a degree program, and this is a very crucial time that you can utilize to find out your interest in academics as well as non-academic fields. So I recently completed my sophomore year at NIT Rourkela and I will be going to my pre-final year soon. So I have tried to compress my experiences in this short video. To all those who joined a BTech program during the pandemic and who are probably in their sophomore year right now, here's your guide. You might be thinking, what all experiences should you have before entering the department? So when you enter the sophomore year, you're completely new to the department and you have a very shallow and very scattered knowledge about the basics. In the first year, you should have studied a lot of subjects from different branches. Why do you need to study those subjects is a completely different story that I might address in an upcoming video. So watch out for it. Coming back to the department, no one expects you to be a genius. So take this out of your mind that you should know everything about the subjects before coming to the department. So you don't need to worry about that too. Now I'll broadly classify the sophomore year in just two parts. One is academics and another is non-academics. First, the academics part. Particularly in BTech, all the different subjects of a department are completely different domain in themselves. They might be interconnected at some point, but they are generally pursued as different categories. So you must be able to find your interests and work towards it. Now this sounds very simple and it actually is simple, but the process is quite long, so people give up very early and think that it's very difficult. You can find your interests easily if you follow certain steps and be consistent with it. That's it. Now, I've tried to break down the steps and present it in an understandable way. So, first off, what you need to do is check the syllabus of your degree. You can find it easily on the college's website. Now, when you have the syllabus, you look at all the subjects that are there and do a very brief search about all the subjects just to get an overview of what all there is. Now, while searching, if you feel that this particular subject interests you the most, take up that subject, talk to the professor who's teaching it or any senior who's working in that particular subject just to get a bit more idea about that subject. What all skills do you need in that particular subjects, or if you need to study some reference material or research papers in that particular subject, if you have interest in that. So once you get an idea, give the subject a few days, do some in-depth research on it. Now you just have to be patient and repeat all these steps multiple times until you find that one subject that you think is good for your future and that interests you. Now once you find that subject, stick to it. Talk to the professors and seniors to guide you through the lab work and extra studies on that particular subject. And just don't worry if it's taking time. You just have to be patient and trust the process. Throughout the second year, you just have to do this only, so that when you enter your third year, you at least have something to work towards. Now coming to a very important aspect of college life, non-academics or extracurriculars. Along with having a good academic record, you should have a good personality and an overall presence. I'm hoping you all must have already joined some of the other clubs. If you haven't joined, just go do it. For those of you who have already joined, just try to get some position of responsibility at these clubs. You will get opportunity to work with different teams, different people from different backgrounds who have different perspectives, and you will develop a lot of interpersonal skills like collaboration, communication and presentation that will help you a lot in job placements and further studies. One more thing that I wanted to address is internships. A lot of you must be worried about internships and projects, and having no experience in departmental studies increases the anxiety even more. First thing you should know is keep the internships and projects out of your mind for now. College doesn't offer on campus internship to sophomores, so no one expects you to have one. So you should not worry so much about it. Most importantly, the question of internships and projects should come up once you have figured out what your ultimate interests are. And usually this takes up a whole year. And a very small percentage of sophomores even take up internships in their sophomore year. So don't worry about it for now. Rather than trying hard to find internships and projects, you should focus on developing your skills. And the most important skill to develop is learning how to learn. Thinking about the end results right off the bat is irrelevant. So you should try to learn the thought process involved in all the complex things and develop a framework of learning that you can apply anywhere and everywhere. In a nutshell, focusing too much on end results only increases the anxiety. So you should focus on self-development and find a path that suits you best. Invest your time and energy in learning new and relevant skills that will surely boost your professional career, and do things wholeheartedly. The sophomore year can easily be the most hectic year of your college life, but believe me, the hustle is worth it. Have a great college life. Bye bye. Oh, no, no, wait. I'm just starting on YouTube. So if you find my content relevant, subscribe to my channel and do like it and share with your friends. I'll be sharing my perspective as an NITian on different things like career prospects, science, technology, life hacks, and a lot more things. So stay tuned for an amazing journey. Bye bye.